This episode is brought to you by Iams Pet Food. When you choose Iams dry dog or cat food, you can see a difference in your pet with your own eyes. Healthy energy in 5 days, healthy digestion in 10 days, and healthy skin and coat in just 25 days. Satisfaction for you and them. Guaranteed or your money back. Feed Iams dry dog or cat food and see a visible difference. Visit iams.com/difference to learn more.
Is your cold making it hard for you to get to sleep and leading to a bad morning? Switch to Mucinex Night Shift for fast, powerful nighttime multi-symptom cold and flu relief. Mucinex Night Shift fights your worst nighttime symptoms to help you get to sleep and wake up ready to go. Mucinex Night Shift. It's comeback season. Use as directed.
This is Optimal Finance Daily. Does money buy happiness? Answered. Part 1. By Ryan of ArrestYourDebt.com. Time and time again, we've heard that money can't buy happiness. But is that actually true? I don't know about you, but when I go out and buy something expensive, I certainly am happy. Who's to tell me any differently? Scientific studies have confirmed what we thought all along. Luckily, there have been several studies conducted about this very question. Do you know what the majority of studies have found? Money can buy happiness. It's true, the amount of money you make directly corresponds to your amount of happiness. Finally, the debate has been settled by a study conducted and published in the Nature Human Behavioral Journal. However, don't be fooled. It does not correlate exactly how you may think. Studies show there is an optimal amount of money that a person in the United States needs to make in order to maximize their happiness. The more money you make, the happier you will be, up to a certain amount. Originally, when I found this out, I figured the magic number would be somewhere around $200,000 or $300,000 a year. I could definitely buy enough stuff to keep me happy with that kind of salary. After researching further, I found that the magic number is much more achievable than that. The amount of money you need to make each year in order to optimize happiness? $75,000 a year. The study from Nature Human Behavior Journal found that from $20,000 to $50,000 a year, you are twice as likely to be satisfied and content with life. But that happiness increase starts to plateau around $75,000. Basic human needs dictate happiness. So you're telling me if I made $200,000 a year, I wouldn't be that much more happy than if I made $75,000 a year? Yes, I am. The reason for the dramatic increase in happiness from $20,000 to $50,000 is due to basic human needs being met at $50,000, such as clothing, food, and shelter. After the $50,000 mark, you start to fill your life with more toys, which equate to wants rather than needs. I know I may not be making a believer out of some of you, because on the surface, I also feel I would be much happier if I made $200,000 a year. However, to further illustrate the point, right now in your life, are you truly happy and satisfied? Are you beaming with happiness every day and fully content with every aspect of your life? If so, I congratulate you because you are a unicorn. The unfortunate reality is, Americans are the #1 consumer of antidepressants in the world, yet we are some of the most wealthy individuals on the planet. Don't limit yourself to a number. Now, just because you don't make $75,000 a year doesn't mean you can't be happy. In fact, some of the happiest people on the planet make much less than that a year. The study, focused on wealthy countries and income earners, found that if we are strictly looking at emotional well-being in direct relation to money, happiness only increases to a certain point. We are our own worst enemy. Human beings are very adaptive in nature, which is a primary cause for our overall discontent. Remember when you switched from a flip phone to a smartphone? Those BlackBerries were out of this world. I remember using the side scroller and texting on a keypad and feeling like I had reached the pinnacle of my cell phone days. That is until Apple produced the iPhone. The iPhone and others blew BlackBerries out of the water. The same can be said for how cool pagers were in high school. That was the thing to have, and you were nobody if you didn't have one. Fast forward just a couple of years, and you know how the pager story played out. Each year we get bigger and better, then smaller and better, then bigger and better again. More money, more problems. The more money you make, the more toys you can and will buy. That flat screen keeps getting bigger because your old 50-inch screen looks so small compared to the new 80-inch ones. Sure, you can go on big expensive vacations more often, but remember when going to the beach in California as a kid was the best thing ever? Now you have to go to Europe to get that same high. The truth is, we will never have enough money if we don't focus on being content with what we have. Our newest purchases rarely satisfy us for long, so let's slow down and be thankful for what we have. For goodness sake, much of the world doesn't even have clean water to drink, yet we have it plumbed straight into our homes. To be continued. You just listened to part 1 of the post titled, Does Money Buy Happiness? Answered, by Ryan of ArrestYourDebt.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary.
Ready to launch a career and future you can be proud of? Welcome to Merrill, where an industry-leading advisor training program will help you get licensed. And with lead gen support from Bank of America's vast customer base, you'll get the referrals you need to establish your own practice. It's time to see your career charge forward with Merrill. Apply now at careers.bankofamerica.com. Copyright 2024 Bank of America Corporation.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See detail.
I truly believe that the answer to our insatiable desire for more money, more stuff, bigger houses, fancier cars, etc., is developing appreciation for the material abundance we already have. While I agree with the famous quote that comparison is the thief of joy, that all depends on who you're comparing yourself to. If you compare yourself to the Kardashians and other examples of extreme wealth, you're likely to feel inadequate. But if you consider that at one point the World Bank reported that half the people on the planet are living on less than $5 per day, you can start to appreciate how fortunate you are. If you're listening to this, you likely have running water, a roof over your head, easy access to food and clothing, and an internet connection. In comparison to the unimaginable amount of people on this planet who are living in real poverty, you are absolutely crushing it. While you may feel that you're living modestly compared to your neighbors, friends, or family, you are living like a king in comparison to many others. If you can stay rooted in gratitude for that reality, it acts as a force field against the onslaught of advertising that is trying to convince you that you aren't already living in incredible abundance. But we're just halfway through the article. So for now, have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow where we'll finish up this post and where your optimal life awaits.